And Matt Finn is live outside Nancy Guthrie's home where we're seeing some movement. Matt, describe the scene for us.
Yeah, in the past couple of minutes, we saw this white tent be put up outside of the front door of Nancy Guthrie's home. Obviously not clear why that tent is there, but it is most certainly blocking view from the public and any passerbys. We imagine there might be some activity happening inside that tent, which is directly in front of Nancy Guthrie's home. Of course, that doorstep has now become such a critical element of this investigation because we have seen that masked figure right outside of that front door. Also, the blood drops leading from the front door down the sidewalk to the gravel driveway. Perhaps the tent is protecting that blood and the evidence from the sun, or perhaps there will be ongoing investigations that they want to keep a little more discreet underneath that white tent, but it was just put up moments ago. We'll be sure to keep you updated on any activity going in or out of that tent. It's clear to us on the ground here right now that investigators have really been focusing on the area in and around Nancy Guthrie's home, meaning foot searches on the ground, also over at Annie Guthrie's house as well. Over the past couple of days, our crews have seen foot searches, grid-like searches, all times of the day. Morning, noon, and night. In fact, just this morning, really only a couple of hours ago, one of our crew members saw the Pima County Forensic Unit searching a major thoroughfare around here, Campbell Avenue, taking pictures on Campbell Ave. And that was about a mile away from Nancy's house. And then yesterday, investigators found a black glove also on Campbell Avenue, which is a busy street that feeds into Nancy's neighborhood. Then that glove could be the type of clue that could offer critical DNA evidence. And of course, the Nest Cam video that was released outside of Nancy's front door shows that masked figure wearing dark gloves. The surveillance video was released on Tuesday, but so far the FBI has not released a description of the person in that video, meaning estimated height and weight. We're told law enforcement is working on that description, but that ultimately could help the public narrow down exactly who they're looking for out here. So back live outside of Nancy's house, we will keep you updated on the ongoing investigation and developments here in the Tucson area. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Matt. Phil?
Dana, I want to take you over. Sorry, I thought we were going to play a soundbite there. My bad. Come on over here. We'll get to that soundbite momentarily. All right, Nancy Guthrie's house is right here. Okay, I want you to show you the location for where that glove was located. I'm going to give you 3 different ways to get there, all right? And it takes no time at all to get from her home, all right? It's 1.5 miles if you fly like a bird. It's 4.5 miles to Annie Guthrie's house if you do the same. But all these roads are such a winding tapestry in this neighborhood. Must be beautiful in the southwestern part of America, but you can go up this road and find your way to that glove location. You can also go this way and find your way. You can also take the shortest route, which puts you here as well. All 3 routes, about a mile, mile and a half, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, you're there. It's only stop signs, no stoplights, it's not far at all. So keep that in mind about this location, whether or not that's significant. This is the glove. The New York Post had a crew there when they found it yesterday on the side of that road. And this is the neighborhood, the tapestry of roads that I described. Everything in yellow on the outside, those are the main roads. Everything in green is just this windy road that takes you, it looks like a tree branch, right? Several tree branches throughout the area. Nancy's home's here. The glove was found there, and we'll see whether or not in the end that makes a hill of beans momentarily. But for more, I want to bring in the NYPD Inspector Paul Morrow, who joins us now. Dana.
Paul, good morning to you. So we're day 12, and yesterday morning we had this news from Harvey Levin saying that they had just received a note from somebody who says that they know the kidnapper asking for a Bitcoin. Later on in the day, we get this report that there's one glove found. Now this morning we see the tent outside the house. Based on your experience in terms of investigations, where do you see this on day 12? Is it slowing down, gaining momentum, about the right amount of time being spent in each place? Your expertise means a lot to everybody listening, so we'll turn it over to you.
So Dana, one thing about investigations, they have peaks and valleys. And right now, I would characterize it, despite the fact that we've had a couple of things that could be significant, I think we're in a little bit of a valley. Now, that doesn't mean that the case has gone cold or that no progress is being made. And just let me explain that, in the past, people got very used to the idea, the first 48, we've all heard that. And that was because the forensics were very, very different. You were working with fingerprints and things that came back much more quickly. You either had a match or you didn't. And you also did that off of interviews and things like that. These days, there is so much digital dust floating around out there that people leave. Never mind things like the fact that cars all have GPSs. These cars are rolling computers. They link to each other. They link to OnStars, things like that. People have dash cams. The point is, there's a lot of stuff that has to be gone through. And you and I worked the Kohlberger case together. And I remember being out there in Idaho when a lot of people were saying the case was cold and making this point, and then it was 6 weeks later. People forget it was 6 weeks before they buttoned that case up. They did it in the way that I'm describing. So could we get a break any day? Sure, we could get it today. And Kesh Patel does say they're making progress and that they're looking at a few people. But I would just say, at this point, we may be into the analysis portion. What's upsetting about that is, of course, Nancy is still out there.
Do you have any thoughts as to why investigators seem to keep returning to Annie Guthrie's home?
I really don't. I know that there have been various tips coming in. As a result, I think they're pursuing those, but I don't see it as all that significant.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.